जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्रील प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय, पंचतत्व भगवान की जय, गौर सुंदर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय, संवेद वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रमानंदे हरि हरि। ओं अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति सोपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवस्य श्रीरूपं सग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादानुसहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्वसे नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण। So by the blessings of Srila Prabhupada and all previous acharyas, present acharyas, we are practicing our Krishna consciousness. So especially in the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, the knowledge we are receiving from Parampara, its depth is very, I can say very high, very elevated feelings are there, different grades of, according to different varieties of devotees, there are different varieties of categories of processes are there. So Kanishta Adhikari, one is neophyte, for him what you have to follow, for those are intermediate stage. So how he can lead his life? Through accepting this knowledge. And those are in very elevated stage like Uttamadhikaris. What are the principles for them? So everything is mentioned in our Gaudiya philosophy. It's a vast philosophy. And this philosophy is conclusion of philosophy, a general devotee or a neophyte devotee, we can say unmature devotee, can conclusion the draw. Because you see, you go in any direction, you can find the glories. Immediately you will be deluded. When you are hearing the glories of holy name, then our mind said, oh, holy name is everything. Then when we are hearing the glories of Bhagavatam, when we are hearing the glories of Guru, when we are hearing the glories of Tulsi, our mind always accelerating. Now, Purushottam month, okay, devotees are Kartik month, Purushottam month, this festival, that festival, glories are there. But therefore, many times, even devotees are cultivating Krishna consciousness. They want a simple solution, conclusion. To fix our mind, we want a conclusion. This is required. We have to concentrate on one point. One-pointed strike mentality, that is called. Our focus should be one-pointed. Because this philosophy is connected with, our philosophy is connected with Puranas, Vaishnava histories, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, commentary of Acharyas. Therefore, you invited different preachers, they will preach different philosophy. So most of the time devotees are there in a very difficult condition. How to draw this conclusion? What is Mahaprabhu's conclusion? Always we have to remember Mahaprabhu's, because we are followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we have to receive knowledge from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees, bona fide devotees. And also from Chaitanya, we can see in Mahaprabhu's line, different acharyas view, conclusion, draw their conclusion also difficult. So after 6th Goswami, usually we are following, because to draw conclusion from the teachings of 6th Goswami, very difficult. We can draw the conclusion, practically we can't do anything. Like now in Kali Yuga. Yeah, you cannot follow all these rules and regulations. Like now those are staying in America, where they will beg. If you have say, okay, follow Goswamis, then you have to beg for alms. Go to Mar Madhukari. Where will you go to beg Madhukaris? Yeah. Suska roti chana chawai bhoga parihari. Without AC, without heater, you cannot stay here. You cannot stay underneath of a trees. Yeah, you can say, I want to become a renunciator person, like a renounced person. That is not possible here. Sometimes very difficult to find out the conclusion. If someone is not matured, not receiving mercy from Sadhguru. Therefore, the essence of 6th Goswami's teachings we can find in one place. This is Bhakti Vinod, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Therefore, in our parampara, we accept him as 7th Goswami. See, everyone knows 6th Goswamis. This term of 6th Goswamis, actually it's become very prominent in Vrindavan. When they were present, everyone knows their level is they're always in a higher level, their position is very elevated position. Everyone accepts them 6 Goswamis. But after 6th Goswamis, even this paramparas is flowing, it was continued. But many Sahajas came, easygoing persons in name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's follower. They divert our teachings. And even someone is there, some bona fide devotee is there, to present the essence of teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the society, very difficult for them, because they are like, most of them, they are like Bhajananandis. Okay, you have power, you have some sukritis, you can perform this bhajan, but what about the publics? How others can know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? How others can become and be a devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when Bhaktivinoda Thakur came, this was the empowerment of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj empowered. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, like we are Rupanugas, we are carrying the mood of Rupa Goswami. Rupanugas, Rupa Anugas, follower of Rupa Goswami. Yeah. But Rupanugas, in which process Bhakti Vinod Dhara, lines. Like you are in America, whenever you are going to India, someone saying, where you are staying? In America. In which company? IT. But IT, there is many branches, many companies. So even Rupapad's principles, many other Vaishnavas they used to follow. But we are following specially Bhaktivinoda Thakur's guideline. Therefore, our dhara, we are from Nityananda line, Nityananda Parivar. We are belongs to Nityananda family. Our family, our descendants, you can say we are connected with Nityananda. Our Diksha Parampara, Siksha Parampara, connected with Nityananda. We are belongs to Nityananda Parivar. First one. And the second one, we are Rupanugas. Like Rupa Goswami's desire. Up to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur you can find. Like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to say, life after life I want to become the dust of Srila Rupapada. We are always assuming this mood. Life after life, we may be preacher, we may be in a very elevated position as a sannyasi or guru, whoever we may be. We want these things. Life after life we want to be dust of pure devotees. And by their blessings we want to go to Golak and serve to Krishna under the direction of Radharani as mad servant. This is Rupa's feeling. Therefore we are saying Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam. He knows Mahaprabhu's ideology, Mahaprabhu's principles, what Mahaprabhu really wants. This was Mahaprabhu's contribution through Rupapada, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur manifested directly. One point, you can say like in one point way, direct way. What is that direct? Devotees, all the devotees of Gaudiyas. There may be ISKCON devotee, Gaudiya devotee, those are followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their mood should be that. Life after life, I want to be dust at the lotus feet of a pure devotee. Only you can say, I'm aspiring that. My English is not good, please excuse me. I'm aspiring that. This is my inner feeling, inner desire. Not outwardly we are, sometimes we are preaching, sometimes, but our inner desire. We are creating an inner mood, inner feeling within our heart. Life after life we want to be a dust of a pure devotee. Yes. With a humble mood, this is our appeal at the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. This is our mood. And ultimate goal, Gaudiya's ultimate goal, how to enter the Golak Vrindavan. Yes. Therefore we are worshipping Tulsi. 2 times even. We are performing bhajan, we are worshipping Radha Krishna Mahaprabhu in our parampara. Whenever we are worshipping Tulsi in Madhurya of her. India, all of you know, people are worshipping Tulsi. Everyone's house Tulsi is there. They used to worship Tulsi in opulent mood. Yeah. They want something from Tulsi. But we are worshipping Tulsi in Madhurya Ras. Because in Vrindavan, Tulsi Maharani used to arrange everything, Radha Krishna's Leela. So our ultimate goal is enter there, enter to Golak Vrindavan and serve Krishna under the direction of Radharani as a mad servant. But where this mood and where we are? Who is aspiring? Who is crying for that? No, we don't have, we don't have desire. We are struggling with our life. Mostly in Kali Yuga, Arti and Arthartis, Prabhupada used to say 99%. People have problem. I used to say in India, here it is very difficult to preach directly. But in India, I used to say, whenever you see someone is putting tilak means, immediately you have to understand you have some problems. Tilak means you have some problem. Yeah, he was in a big problem. Now Krishna is, okay, come. He's coming to Krishna to solve his problems. Yeah, naturally we are not devotee. Not that from childhood we have love for Krishna, we are crying for Krishna, we are playing with Krishna. No, naturally we are not devotees. But still Krishna said, we are fortunate. Arti artharti jigyansu jnanischa sukruti, Krishna said. This is Krishna's direct word. Sukruti. And how arti artharti became a pure devotee? By association. Yeah. You don't think this Saunak, 88,000 saintly person headed by Saunak. They are arti, they are very fearful for this Kali Yuga. This Kali is such as age of quarreling and hypocrisy, always fighting, disagreements, no love, no trust. Out of fear, they just sit down in one place, performing spiritual satras, different, I can say, organizations. Sometimes hearing Puranas, sometimes performing sacrifices. They are artists. Artists, Gajendra also artists. There is Jigyansus, they are also in problem. But just by associating with Sutta Goswami, they become pure. Yes, they became pure. Dhruva Maharaj, associating with Narada Muni, immediately pure feelings comes. Conditions will have always these problems. We have some problems, some have monetary problems, health problem, this problem, that problem. But we can overcome all these problems only when we avoid or assuming the mood or following the mood of a pure devotee. That gives us strength to overcome all these impediments. Otherwise, a conditioned soul, however knowledgeous may be, whatever his quality may be, he is always weak in front of mood of nature. Mood of nature is very prominent. So, how can we enter to Golok Vrindavan? And especially, we are always in a mood of nature, although we are a devotee. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's contribution, here, his famous book, I used to write in Bengali, he used to write in Bengali. Yeah. Just wake up 9, used to sleep from 7 to 9. Within 7 to 7:30, he used to go to bed, and 9:30 he wake up, and whole night he used to write. Saranagati, his best books. Kalyan, Kalpataru, other songs are there, but Saranagati, best book. And how Bhaktivinoda Thakur assume, we can say, collect this mood or avoid this mood. Mood usually transfer. Feelings usually transfer. Artificially we cannot create moods. Like we are worshipping Krishna. We are in front of Krishna, but Krishna is my life and soul. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. This feeling is not coming. Our feelings comes. From mind does not naturally some feelings come. You have to create some feelings in mind. And how naturally feelings come in minds? If mind is attached to something, then naturally it will come. And from life, many lives before, past lives, we have this attachment, strong attachment. We have a strong bond with material things, material objects. So whenever we go somewhere, we see these material things. Spiritual feelings never come to our consciousness. Yeah, not never come to our mind. Even we are worshiping, even we are chanting, even we are offering, feeling is not coming. We don't have a strong feeling. Yeah. So therefore, we have to understand the mood of Saranagati. Why I was discussing the same point. He was seventh Goswami. How he became seventh Goswami? Sixth Goswami's mood, it transferred to Bhakti Vinod. Mood usually transfer. When you have love, when you have affection, like you have your father, you have your mother. When you have affection, immediately a superficial transfer. Oh, my mother wanted these things, my father wanted these things. If you don't have affection, mood will not transfer. Even association is there. Like husband and wife, they are staying in one place, eating in one place, living in one house. Mood, wife sometimes fails to understand husband, husband sometimes fails to understand wife. Unless you have a pure love, pure affection, super soul will not help to how can you say? Transmigrate these feelings. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur especially focus on Saranagati. And Jiva Goswamis and Sanatana Goswamis, these two Goswamis, for us, especially for the sadhakas of Kali Yuga, they are very weak. Yeah. They are very weak. We are Krishna Bhaktas, we are devotees of Krishna, but we don't have a strong desire to do something for Krishna, to please Krishna. This is a big challenge in front of us. They are devotee, but we don't have devotion. Devotees without devotion. Disciple without discipline. Yeah. Pujari without love. Worshipper without love. These are conditions. You can see our conditions everywhere. And servant without service. Das is there. Das, Dasi, once we initiated, but servant. But without service, even servant. Yeah, this is without realization also preacher. Yeah, we have no realization, but we will preach. What to do? It's a big challenge in front of us. Anyhow, we have to survive. We have to survive. But when we have some pure mood, little affection, heart is very simple. We are assuming the mood, abiding the mood of acharyas, generally mood transfer. Sanatana Goswami and Jiva Goswami, they are very merciful. In Haribhakti Vilas, they emphasize on this point. They bring the essence of Shastras, especially Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, from other Shastras. And they know before. Because they are empowered souls. They are embodiment of mercy. They know in future those devotees will come. For them, big struggling is there. They can't perform bhajan like Goswamis, like us. They don't have attachment towards Krishna. They will struggle. And also about hearing, chanting. They can't chant very nicely. They can't hear very nicely. What to do? They know. And they give a special hope for us. You understand? They give a special hope. Yeah. Here is the chance for a devotee, especially in Kali Yuga. Whether you may be Uttama, whether you may be Madhyama, whether you may be Kanishta, first class or second class or third class devotee. But if you want to get success, especially in this Kali Yuga, following the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sad Goswamis, we have to abide a mood, cultivate a mood. Unless we cultivate a specific mood, those are farmers, they have a specific mood. Huh? They know, okay, this land, whether mustard or rice or whatever will happen, what I will cultivate, he knows. They're cultivating, they knows. Like all of you are working with IT companies, everything, you know their moods. If you go there, what challenges will come, how they will engage us, you know their moods. And it's like that. Although our process in devotional life, in devotional line, in devotional field, our process is Navoda Bhakti. Sravanam, Bhagavatam, the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam is in 7th canto. The essence of all Vedic literature is Srimad Bhagavatam. And the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam is in 7th canto. And the essence of Srimad 7th canto, Prahlad Maharaj is saying. Yeah, what is the essence only devotee can say. Because Krishna have many variety of devotees. If you follow Krishna, you will be in problem. Yeah, therefore most of the time Krishna's devotees, they are in problem. They are always in dilemma. Why Krishna said like this? Why Krishna said like this? Actually, we are not following Krishna. Because Krishna is for everyone. Krishna is supporting Jnani, Krishna is supporting Karmi, Krishna is supporting Yogis. Although devotee is very dear to Krishna, but don't think that Krishna don't want yogis should not stay here. Because Krishna knows they cannot develop love for me. Let's perform yogas. Krishna is supporting also indirectly, like father. He's well-wisher of everyone. So karma kanda is there. One section, okay. Those cannot approach me directly, follow karma kanda, okay. In fact, you cannot follow Krishna. No, if you analyze Krishna's life, you will be in a dilemma. Always count. Even in Bhagavad Gita, there are so many verses are there, controversy verses are there. You can understand Krishna. To understand Krishna is a big job. Yeah, we don't want to understand Krishna. We want to love Krishna. You understand? We want to love Krishna. If you say, first I want to understand, then I will love. That is not possible. Even you fail to understand a human. If you say, okay, I will marry to someone, first I will understand him, then I will marry. Never this will happen. Like now the boys. 5 years, 6 years, they talk, last year, no, I will not marry. Why? I failed to understand you. No, you cannot understand. Even it's difficult to understand a human. What to speak of Krishna? Very difficult. Therefore, Bhismadev said, Mahajana said, this is my statement. Yeah. It's very said to Yudhishthira, it is very difficult to understand Krishna. Nahi asya kaschit rajan puman veda vidischitam. No one knows who is Krishna. Even someone knows, but what Krishna wants to do, no one knows. How you want to play with your life, with my life, only he knows. Everyone is dull in the hand of Krishna. And if you analyze why this is happening, you can't. You can't. You see 300 years, Bhismadev was with Duryodhan. Who allowed? Krishna allowed. He is a pure devotee, 300 years. But we want sadhu sangha, and 300 years a sadhu sangha. He was always with the asadhu, non-devotee, and especially Vaishnava offender, 300 years. And Arjuna was his dear disciple, but he had to fight with Arjuna. Krishna's arrangement. His dear disciple, he like Arjuna than anyone. This is Krishna's arrangement. To whom you love much, you have to fight with him also sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. Krishna is like that. He want to play. Krishna, king's son, he may play with lion, he may play with rabbit. You cannot say anything. He made a Jew here. Vishwanath Chakravarti's conclusion like that. What is this material world? Zoo. Zoo. Bird is there, peacock is there, lion is there, tiger is there. You have to go there and have to see. This is Jew. And who is Krishna? He is king's son. Why is keeping? It is his desire. He wants to make free his lion. Otherwise he will go and he will see, enjoy. Oh, lion is like that. Okay. In Jew they are feeding something and he is suffering, but visitors are enjoying. Yeah. Krishna is supreme. Don't try to understand Krishna. Vishnudev said, don't try to understand. In my life I know. I have personal experience in my life. Don't try to understand Krishna, you will be in a dilemma. But just accept this is Krishna's arrangement. That is good. Whatever is happening, okay, this is Krishna's arrangement. We are not doer. Why you are thinking like that? Vishnudev said. This Mahabharata was arranged by Krishna. Everything was. So we are discussing that point. Yeah, many points are there. How many saris Krishna gave to Draupadi's? Vastra avatar. He took incarnation, sari incarnation. Ever you heard this thing? Huh? Yeah. Das avatar everyone knows. Huh? This is another incarnation for Draupadi. And same Krishna in Vrindavan first is stolen saris of gopis. Here he stolen gopi saris, there he is giving saris. You want to understand Krishna? Yeah. Very difficult. He is staying in Dwarka. But he said, I like my devotees. Devotees are my life and soul. And Sudama is staying in a mud hut, without prasad, without food. But he said, my devotee is my life and soul. Possible to understand. Krishna is supreme, but his devotee is poor. Therefore, don't try to understand Krishna. Try to understand a devotee. That is easy. That is easy. So we are saying these things. The essence of Srimad Bhagavatam, essence of all Vedic literature, Bhagavatam. Essence of Bhagavatam, 7th canto. All the people in India, they said 11th canto. Yeah, 11th canto is very important, instruction. But why essence? And in 7th canto, there are many sambadas, many discussions. But Prahlad Maharaj. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada, Sivanam, Archanam, Mandaram, Dasya, Sakhya, Atma, Nivedanam. Then, this essence. Then, Iti Punsar Pita Vishnu. This is important. Here is Saranagati. You want to see, find out the purport, Srila Prabhupada's purport. Oh, which verse? This is 7. Find out how Saranagati is there. This is Prahlad Maharaj instructing these things. This is 7.5.23, 2 verses, 23-24. Yes. Yes. Find the purport. Iti Punsar Pita Vishnu. How to perform bhakti? Navada bhakti? How? Punsa Arpitaha. And this is commentary of Siddhar Swami. First you surrender, then you start bhakti. This is Siddhar Swami's commentary and Prabhupada mentioned in his purport. In Karma Kanda, when you are performing yajnas, other things, first you perform the activities, later Kayena Vacha Manasendriyanam. Lastly, you see, end of the yajnas, Pujari will say, now Krishna, I want to offer you. But our life is different. In the beginning we want to surrender. Bhakti Vinod, how can you say, receiving this mood from Srimad Bhagavatam, is Bhakta Bhagavata, and also from Sanatan and Jiva. You see, in purport, Prabhupada mentioned, after performing sacrifice, sometimes a person engaged in fruitive activities customarily offer the result to Vishnu. But here it is said, Bhagavata Adha. This word is there. Iti punsarvita Vishnu bhakti chetana valakhyana kriyate Bhagavat Adha. What is direct bhakti? Why Karmaganda is not a bhakti? They are doing something for Vishnu. They are performing Jagyam for Vishnu. This is indirect. They have different desires. Then they are not surrender. They are performing activities only to get some result, but they don't want to surrender at lotus feet of Krishna. How can I get your properties? However clever may be, qualified may be, is it possible I can take your properties? No. I have to surrender. You have to surrender, okay, you will give something. And when I will complete surrender, sometimes servants in India, many wealthy persons are there. Sometimes before they leave their body, without their family members' knowledge, they used to write down for their servants. They don't know. In a village, I know these things, Father have one son, but the son, also previous this tendency was there. He married, then again give a wife, and out of this village, he never used to come to village, and again married to someone. Before he was married, they have two sons. And also father have other two sons. Father is considering what will happen, because now his father left and married somewhere. So when he leave body, before his leaving body, he already transfer some valuable property with his, how can I say, grandchild's name. His elder son who lived by, they have two sons in his name, grandchild's name. So when he left body, some official works happen, then they find out, like now everything is online. Oh, why this name is there? Not father's name. They are human. They have loyalty. They have compassion. Think about Krishna. This is surrender. Saranagati means like that. You don't know Guru and Krishna will something in your name. This is because surrender is very powerful. Sometimes I'm surrendered to you. It does not mean I can demand you. Surrender means you cannot demand anything. But because you are surrendered to someone, you will get a result undoubtedly. Because super soul is also in his head. We are discussing about a human. Then what to speak about Krishna? But in other processes, surrender is not there. But to become a devotee and to follow this devotional path, especially Sravanam, Kirtanam, this Navada Bhakti, first we have to Rupa said here. Bhagavatadha, one must directly offer everything to Vishnu. This is called sannyas. A tridandi sannyasi carries three dandas, signify kaiva, mana, vakya, body, mind and words. All of these should be offered to Vishnu, and then one can begin the devotional service. Yeah. This is very difficult. Surrender is easy or difficult? Independent. We like independent always. Even devotional life. We want to serve Krishna according to our whim. What Krishna will eat, we will choose. Conditions will always be like independent. And therefore Krishna's one mission to descend here to teach one thing, very important thing. What did that? I am completely independent, but I am subordinate to my devotee. You see, I am a dancing doll in hand of Brajvasis. This was one of his mission. And therefore in Vrindavan I was so happy. Because I am not using my independence. Always I am under Gopis, Radharani's, Nanda Maharaj. But once I am in Dwaraka and Mathura, now I am king. So Krishna mostly performed this Leela for another purpose, Acharya said. How Krishna is supreme, but he likes to be subordinate. But we? Huh? What do we like? All the souls, therefore we are conditioned soul. why our name is conditioned, special for these things? We like independent. And its independence opposite is? Dependent, Saranagati. When we, Bhakti Yoga means we want to be opposite. We want to just give up our independent. We want to dependent. Then we can enter to Golok. Golok, everyone is dependent. This is like dependent policy. You cannot find anywhere. Krishna is depending on Gopis, Radharanis. You understand? Everyone is depending on everyone. Radharani depend on Krishna, because unless Krishna will come, all his plan project will zero. Many flowers are there, many cakes are there, many things there. In Golok Vrindavan, total this policy is like that, dependent policy. And Gopis also, they depend on Radharani. Radharani also depend on Gopis. Totally this environment is, surrender mood is there. And to please Krishna. And Krishna is also completely independent, like Bhagavad Gita said, I am completely independent. Mata pratara nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. What is your independent? Fully dependent there. So dependent in Golok Vrindavan. Therefore he took another incarnation as Gaur Nitai. Yeah. And this is Mahaprabhu's Bhaktivinoda Thakur signified these points. This was a famous song, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Jive Daya Kari, Shapashrada, Siyodhama, Saha Avatari, Atyanta Dullava Prema Karibare Dan. Mahaprabhu descended with his abode, with all his intimates to this material world. Why? Atyanta Dullava Prema Karibare Dan. He wants to give us most valuable asset of Golok Vrindavan, love. Everyone is a beggar here. Everyone is a beggar. You may stay in America, everyone is a beggar. Yeah. What? You said, I have money, I am not a beggar. No. Everyone is a beggar. Without love, everyone is a beggar. Beggar hankering mood is there. Someone should love me. Yeah, they have $1 billion, they love dog. They are not a beggar. Yeah, you have a big officer. You want some child, you want love from your kids, you want love from your wife. If your wife not love you, finish. Beggar. Yeah. Mahaprabhu therefore came. He descended here to give us Krishna Prem. How? Atyanta Dallava Prema Karibare Dan Sikhaye Saranagati Bhakatera Pran. So this is the only one-pointed strike in our devotional life. This is in Bhagavatam. One can defeat also. Where Saranagati is in Bhagavad Gita, where is it in Bhagavatam, where is in Mahaprabhu's teachings, where in Bhaktivinoda Thakur's teachings, where in Goswami's teachings, where is in Puranas. These big topics. Yeah. We used to to discuss 2 or 3 hours for 7 days. Morning, evening. Still you cannot finish. Nah. The one pointed strike. This here is, like people are shooting arrows. Huh? Like one pointed strike. This is Mahaprabhu's guideline. Sikhaye Saranagati Bhakatera Pran. We are not qualified like Parikshit. We can 7 days we can hear and get perfection. We are not like Haridas. Day and night without prasadam we can chant. No. We are not like Ambarish or we are not like Pruthutan. How to get perfection? Mahaprabhu descend here to teach us one thing. What is that? Saranagati. Sikhaye Saranagati, another Bhakatera Pran. This is the life of a devotee. Surrender. Therefore, Mahaprabhu, you see, Mahaprabhu is always hand, he always rising hand, like this. Mahaprabhu. Son Krishna. He said in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Paritejya. Give up everything, surrender to me. How someone can surrender to you? You have to show practically how to surrender. Yeah, Mahaprabhu therefore came to teach us this surrender with his devotees. All Mahaprabhu's devotees means they are always in surrender mode. They may be scholar, they may be preacher, whoever they may be, but their mood, they are abiding by cultivating or assuming one mood. What is that? Surrender mode. Saranagati bhav. What is that mood? Here. Iti pansar pita Vishnu bhakti chetana valakyana kriyate bhagavat adha. This is direct. Sorry. Tadmanya aditam uttamam. Father, I don't know. Except this devotional, 9 devotional process, nothing is valuable. For me, this is tough. And here Prabhupada said, all of those should be offered to Vishnu, and then one can begin devotional service. Kaya, mana, body, mind, and speech. Give to Krishna. Then start devotional service. Fruitive workers fast. This is books, actually Siddhar Swami's commentary. Fruitive workers fast perform some pious activities and then formally or officially offer the result to Vishnu. But the real devotee, however, fast offer his surrender to Krishna. First offers his surrender to Krishna with his body, mind and word, then use his body, mind and words for the service of Krishna and Krishna's desire. Then what we have to do? First surrender. But our nature? Independent. And Krishna is interfering in our independence? Huh? Oh, you want to come to America, Krishna? Okay, let's go. Super soul saying, go to America, no problem. Now you want to return to India? Okay, let's. Super soul will never say anything. But if you surrender, then he will interfere. If you surrender, then he will interfere. Many times the devotees, they ask, why Krishna is not handling me? Why this is happening? No. And according to percentage of surrender, Krishna will interfere with your life. Even why I am here, you know me. Okay, suppose you know me, I know me. Okay, Rose, how are you? Okay, I am me. Fine, you are fine, yes, fine. Everyone is fine here. Yeah. Even airport I saw, everyone is fine. Have a good day. Huh? What do they say? Have a good day. What is good day? This is style, living style. Yeah. Everyone is fine, everyone is good. Suffering 24 hour and 7 and into 365. 365 days, 24 hours into 7 they are suffering. But I'm fine. Yeah, you are fine, I am fine. Demigods are like that. Super souls are like that. Super soul, you are praying Krishna, okay. Hare Krishna, okay. So, oh, you came? Okay, good, good, good. How are you? "Ah, I'm good. You are also good and I am also good. Okay. If a person says, go to your business, I am also in my business. I am playing flute here. I don't have any problem. Krishna will never interfere in your life. And someone have independent, like the child is, they have independent. Father, mother interfering in their life, therefore they are good boys. When they are not allowing father, mother to interfere in their life, they are bad. They will lead in a wrong way. This is happening or not? This is our life is same. Never we should think that I am senior, I am junior, I am this, I am that. No. Surrender mode means every moment we are ready to allow Guru and Krishna, please interfere in my life. Control me. But our mentality, like driving. Here it is difficult to sometimes explain because here caste system also different. In India it's opposite. We are driving in right, here you have to drive in left. Keep to left, keep to left. Here keep to right. Everything opposite. Yeah. Okay, this is good. I am saying about independent. How independent, We are worshipping Krishna, we are praying Krishna, we are Krishna's devotee. But still we are controlling our independence. Partially we are only giving Krishna's chance. Okay. You can come, like you have your bedroom, another room, what do you call? No. India, this is called drawing room. Drawing room. Guest will come, he'll sit there. You cannot go to private rooms. Bedrooms you cannot go. And we are allowing Krishna like that to our life. Please come. I want to worship you, I want to serve you. But come to my drawing room, sit there. You have chair, you can sit there, I will feed you some biscuits or whatever you want to, like you serving your guest. Okay, then bye bye Krishna, you should go. I have my bedroom, I have to take rest, I have my job. Yeah, like in driving. You understand? You are controlling steering, you are controlling brake and you are controlling accelerator. But we are saying to Krishna, you should, in my life, you should become my steering. Understand? But brake and accelerator should be in my hand. Yeah, therefore we are suffering. Even we are a devotee, this is happening. This example is connected to surrender. Yeah, if Krishna, we are Krishna's devotee, Krishna is everything for us, then Krishna will lead our life. Why will you worry? Krishna, please sanction these things. Please, I have plan, I have plan. You have to stamp it. What is Krishna? Krishna is like stamp officers. We made everything plan and project and always praying to Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please. I have plan, I have project, only you have to sanction it. It's opposite of Krishna. Krishna said, no, Anumanta, Upadrasta, Bhakta, Bhukta, Maheswaram. I am sanctioning authority. But we made everything. Plan and projects, we are forcing Krishna. In name of appealing, we are forcing Krishna. You have to stop it. Actually, this is not surrender mode. So one who is driving car, steering, brake, accelerator, everything is in hand. We are like a car. And we have to allow Krishna. You are not driver, everything is in your hand. But for conditioned soul, this is a big job. Therefore, this is Mahaprabhu's contribution. Krishna said, Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Paritejya. This conclusion thing. But how can we give up unless someone give up independent? Why you will surrender? This independent mental is very strong. Very strong. Therefore, disciple means disciple. To find a disciple is a big job. Find guru, easy. Yeah, guru is everywhere. What you are thinking? Yeah, everyone is guru. No one is disciple. And those are disciple, they are pure devotee. Who is pure devotee? They are pure devotees. We are saying they are guru, but actually they are pure devotees because they are assuming eternally, you can say, disciple mood. Because they are complete surrender souls. They are complete surrender souls. Prabhupada said here, the real devotee, however, first offer his surrender to Krishna with his body, mind, what? Then use his body, mind, words for the service of Krishna as Krishna's desire. This is connection. Chanting means this is connection. You know, like you have mobile, you have SIM. After all, you have to charge, you have to pay. Even you pay, sometimes India, here you have internet, you are living in internet. So everything will stop, but internet will never stop here, I think. Yeah, they will die. In India, sometimes we charge our pack 200 rupees, 300 rupees for 1 month, but you go to certain zone, you can't find, you know, how can you say, tower, we used to say. Here we don't have connection. Mobile is there. You already packed. How can you say, charge the pack. SIM is there. Connection is not there. Then you can understand your mind start. Why connection is not there? You feel very disturbed. Our life is without surrender. We are chanting, we are performing all these activities, but we don't feel ourselves connected with Guru and Krishna. Therefore, they are worried. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. 3 acharyas, they emphasize on Saranagati. First one, Sanatan, because he is Sambandha Acharya. And in his commentary, he said one thing in Hari Bhakti Vilas. Evam sadhana sadhya rupam bhakti likitva, I just mentioned sadhana bhakti and sadhya bhakti, adhuna sravanadi asamarthasya. Now I am mentioning something that is for those devotees, those are very, you can say, incapable to perform Shravan. They don't have time. Like you see, like Bhagavatam class, 45, within 45 minutes you have to stop. Because they have to go to their job, they have family, they have job. Yeah, you cannot say, okay, you have to chant 100 rounds, sit down here. No, they can't. Sravanadi asamarthasya saranagatatto matrena api kritarthata syatiti saranapati likitto jatha ukdeti. So why I am specially mentioning this topic Saranagati? He brought from many examples, from Nrsimha Puran, from here is Saranagati, from Gita and from Bhagavatam. Yeah. This Saranagati, he brought this thing. Because sometimes we don't have time and we don't have also, capacity, capable. We are not in a proper standard, proper status to follow all these things. Like Parikshit Maharaj, he was a king. For 7 days he just sit continuously. He was releasing Krishna Katha. So even we have opportunity to serve, but body sometimes does not permit. Mind, health, duties. Sravana adi. Adi means other. Asamarthatva. Those are incapable to perform all these things. Therefore, most of the time devotees fail to understand acharyas. Like nowadays, the preaching is going on. Why 16 round? You have to chant more rounds. If you have time, you may chant more round, but don't ask why 16 round. We are not acharyas. If you chant every day 1,000 rounds, still don't think that you can enter to Golok Vrindavan. Our Gurudev used to say, always you have to remember, you are a conditioned soul. You may chant 16 or 64. You have material senses, material mind. Depend on mercy. Mercy is powerful, not your individual sadhana is powerful. We are performing sadhana to attract mercy, have to receive mercy. But we forget that fact, only sadhana, by the sadhans, individual sadhans, strict, how can you say, strict principles, you are following strict principles in individual sadhans, you develop an independent mentality. False ego. And you always commit offense in subtle way, always minimizing this one, this devotee is not doing this devotee is not doing. No. This is not our parampara. Therefore, when acharyas prescribe some sadhans, principles, their mercy is there. They empowered the sadhans. You understand? Prabhupada empowered 16 round. Why? Sadhu's instruction is there. But if you don't have love for Prabhupada, even you may chant 64 rounds. One is institutional system, one is empowered system. Now they are not discussing all these things. Therefore, devotees that fails to understand what is institutional systems. Even you are chanting, if you chant, okay, I have time, I will chant this much, that much. Institutionally, we are performing anything for empowerment. We want empowerment. This mercy will give us empowerment. If we forget this ultimate one, why we are chanting? Our principle direct someone says, I want Krishna Prem. Okay. If Krishna will give Krishna Prem, are you capable to hold it? Carry it? Like yesterday, a few days before we were discussing, our Gurudev used to say, do you think you are a capable person to carry Krishna Prem? You want Krishna Prem? How many wants Krishna? Our Gurudev used to say, how many wants Krishna? Show me. I want only Krishna in my life. I don't want anything. Only who blessed by Sriman Mahaprabhu and his followers, pure devotees. They are crying always within their heart 24 hours. I want Krishna. Everything is useless. This is feeling, not that everything is useless. Then he will become mad. This feeling. Govinda viraha sunya haila tribhuvan. Three world feels like void. Null and void. Nothing is there. Because Krishna is not there. How many? So we are not capable. We are performing sadhana for receiving mercy. We are coming to Mangalarti. Why? Prabhupada said, a pure devotee said, our intention is to please a pure devotee. Sadhana's mood should be like that. If you have time, you can chant. No, but don't miss this point. When we miss this point, we are missing Saranagati. Independent nature is there. No, Guru said. Yeah, like our Gurudev used to say, if you want to carry lioness milk, female lioness milk, which pot is required? Golden pot is required. In other pot you cannot carry. The milk is so heavy, may crack the pot. Understand? And if we want to carry Krishna Prem, where is your pot? Who will create this golden pot? Mercy. Therefore, sadhana, yogacharyas, they empowered the process, principles, mercy is there with sadhana. The first our emphasis on yogacharyas. No, pure devotees said. But we cannot independently perform some sadhana. That is very harmful to our spiritual life because we are missing one point. Which one? Saranagati. Yeah. And Krishna, therefore, what is our initiation process? Sadhimam tvam Prapannam is there. Yeah. Arjuna have knowledge, Krishna have also knowledge. Don't think Arjuna was a fool. He want to defeat Krishna by Krishna's knowledge. He was quoting from, Arjuna was quoting in first chapter, he was quoting from Puranas, from Vedas, and that is Krishna's knowledge. He wants to defeat Krishna by Krishna's knowledge, by Krishna's intelligence. This is conditional stage. He was arguing with Krishna. This is said in Vedas, this is in Puranas. You see, Varna Sankara Jayate. Immediately they refer to Vedas. And Vedas Chaham. I am Veda. Veda is emanate from me. This is conditional stage. But when he said Prapannam, Krishna, Prapannam means surrender. The initiation process means we are now ready to surrender at the lotus feet of Guru Parampara. Through Guru. And we want to initiation day means not only changing name. Everyone wants big name. Yeah. Big name means big duty also there. Yeah. Big duty. Heavy duty. Changing name. What this? We are now ready to hand it over our own independent to Acharyas. Puppets, dolls. They have life. Huh? Initiation means now living doll. You can't find these words. Living doll. Doll means they don't have life. But you are living, but you have to act like a doll. A living doll in hand of Guru and Krishna, Guru and Gauranga. This is Saranagati. Mar virakha vijo ichha tomar nitya dasa pratitya adhikar. I am giving my rights to you. I am giving my rights. This is disciple mode. From today, I accept Parampara, Acharyas, Mahaprabhu, all his associates. I am giving all my rights to you. Whatever you like. Please, you interfere in my life. I am allowing. Whatever your will. So these topics, Jadyapi Sakhya Atmanivedanayo Ukta Prakarana Antarana Saranagato Parjavesyati, Sanatana Goswami said. Although in Sakhya, in friendship also, there is surrender. And Atmanivedana, giving body, mind, everything. This is there, Saranagati mood is there, but specially I am, he said, Tathapi Toyo Manavruti Visesu Apakhyate, but this is very higher feelings. Atmanivedana is within Saranagati, but he is emphasizing Saranagati. 6 varieties of Saranagatis, but he is emphasizing the mood because everyone cannot approach this stage of Atmanivedana. Can anyone be like Bali Maharaj? No one. Therefore, Lord became indebted to him. Now, still his security guard. Lord is now his Dwarpar, doorkeeper. Yeah, 24-hour duty. Yeah, Vishnu is doorkeeper now. In Sutala, Bali Maharaj doorkeeper. In doorkeeper, we used to keep Jai and Vijay. And Lord Vishnu inside. Now Bali Maharaj inside, and who is Jaya Vijaya now? Nah, Lord Vamandev. And in Bhagavad one promise is there. This is the strength of Atmanivedan. One verse is there. Sarvutaha Drakhyami Sarvuta Disam. When Lord became happy and said to Bali Maharaj, okay, now you may go to Sutal. Always you can see me there, and I will protect. Always you can see. This verse is there. But in Sutal, this is in Puran, in Sutal, this palace was made, this is more than heaven. This palace made in such a way where Bali Maharaj, Krishna already made a palace for, Vamandev already made a palace. This palace have many gates. How can you see? Here like we have one main gates. This palace have many gates. Back side, east side, west side, everywhere. But what Vamandev promised? You can see me all the time, every time. Then when Bali Maharaj will come and in which door he used to come, how Vamandev will know? How Vamandev can know? In which door Bali will come? Because he promised, I want to meet you, I want to see you every time, I want to give darshan. So actually for many years, this was Vamandev's duty. He used to perform parikrama. Circulating. Always like, night securities. Were circulating. Then Lakshmi saw these things. Yeah, she became very modest. My husband, okay, voluntarily my husband liked to become servant of Bali. Oh, this is now 9, huh? Okay, I have to stop. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll speak about Saranagati, not other topics. Okay? Even I don't touch the topics. Okay. Lakshmi said, okay, my husband, I don't want to disturb my husband, but I feel my husband is in anxiety. And also Vamandev is Bali is in anxiety. I don't know about Bali, but my husband is always in anxiety because he already promised, I want to give you darshan at every moment. And therefore he is moving around the palace. This Rakhi Bandhan, how can I say? Here is there? Baldev's appearance, Rakhi Bandhan. Rakhi, what do you call it in English? Raksha Bandhan. They used to say some stories like that. Yeah, Lakshmi came. And that day, with the Raksha, is bound in hand of Bali Maharaj. He said, why you are binding? Sister and brother. And after you have to bind this Raksha Bandhan, then brother have to pay something. Yeah, brother have to give something. Then Vamandev said, you are Lakshmi, what I can? Bali Maharaj said, you are Lakshmi. What I can give you? What do you want from me? He said, okay. Only my request, just please fix one door. In which door you will come out? Just inform this door. Maybe front door or back door or side door. Please inform me. In which door you want to come always outside from your palace. So that my husband will wait always there. Therefore today I came. And from today you are my brother. This is the potency of surrender. Although in Sakhya and Atmanivedan surrender mood is there, but this is very higher stage. No one can surrender like Bali Maharaj. He was so brave in front of everyone was crying at that time. Except her wife, Brahma was crying. Now this is in Bhagavatam. Brahma said, what you are doing? You said in Bhagavatam, you said in Puranas, if someone just only worship Tulsi, little grass and water, you yourself sold to that devotees. Voluntarily, without any reluctant, Bali is ready to give everything. Still, why you just put him in Varunapasa? Why you bind him in Varunapasa? And by this way, you will lose your reputation. And then Babandam start to laugh. No. Why? Jayathamam prapadyante tangstathaiva bhajamyaham. If I will not bind Bali, then how can I bind in Sutala? Because if I will bind my devotee, then he will bind me. I want to be in bondage, therefore I bind Bali. Otherwise, Lakshmi will create disturbance. Everyone will say, why you are always staying in Sutal? Why? Because he lastly said, everyone was crying, but Bali was very strong. When they were chastising, why you will go to hell? Your Guru said, don't promise. How you promise? If you don't have property, how you promise? You see what your wife said. In front of your wife, chastise you already. If you don't have promise, how you promise to give something to someone? Said, no, I have. Said, I have. Everyone became astounded. What will you have now? In two steps, he covered everything. Vishnu already covered everything. He said, no. You may take king's property. King and king's property. Which one is more valuable? You took king's property, but king is there. I am king within the three worlds. You take three worlds, but still I am here. I have fourth place. Now I am surrendered at your lotus feet. Who can do like that? Therefore, Sanatana Goswami said, this is special type of very higher, elevated emotion, feelings. This Atma Nivedana. Yeah, everything Krishna's. I don't have anything. Even for one moment, no independent. Then how many sadhakas can achieve that stage? Therefore, special writing one things, one special variety of mentality. Mahaprabhu descended with that mentality, Saranagati. This special feeling, special mentality we have to cultivate within devotion. Like we are chanting. Before chanting means we want to surrender to holy name. This is chanting. Before chanting, we have to surrender. You know my mind, you know my senses, you know my capacity. I don't have love for you, but please. Namnamakari bahuda nija. There, what is there? Eta adrusi tava kripa bhagavan mamapi durdeva idrusi miha janinanura. I don't have love for you. Surrender. This mood, special mood, Acharya is there focusing. With this mood, chant. With this mood, here. With this mood, you serve. Navada Bhakti, abiding surrender mood or cultivating surrender. First surrender, then start. We have to develop this mood. This is Saranagati. This is Saranagati. And everyone can cultivate this mood. Therefore, Mahaprabhu descended. And it is very helpful. Those are asamarthya. Therefore, he is specially using this word. Sravanadisu asamarthyesu. Those are incapable to perform continuously chanting, hearing, continuously focus. But, okay, if he continuously cannot perform all these activities, then how can he receive mercy? He said, no. Saranagati have a power, Quality, like suppose you are a billionaire. Is it possible for me? I may be very qualified scientist or whoever I may be, philosopher. I can bring all your money? No. I can't bring. Or you will not give also. But if I will surrender, you will judge my mood of surrender. How is surrendering? 30%? Okay. I will give you 30%. 40%? 40%. Okay, sometimes you may argue these things. Okay. This does not happen in case of a human or even a demigod. But Krishna's nature is different. Why? Krishna made one condition in Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Je jatha mang prapadyante. If you surrender to me 30%, then my duty, I will protect you 30%. But Krishna is bound. They are pure devotees. Therefore, Mahaprabhu came with that mode. Mahaprabhu knows devotees can get success by cultivating this mood of surrender. And what is surrender? What is actually meaning? Tomorrow we will hear. Okay. Thank you. So if you have some question, it is 9 already. Huh? Okay.
We can take few questions now.
No problem. For me, no problem. I am worried about you. For me, no problem. I don't have to go to some office tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, I don't have words to describe what a great fortune to have your in-person association, and especially hearing on this wonderful topic of Saranagati. I don't know how to put the question, but I just want to confess what you said is I'm sold out. I know I'm conditioned soul. I don't want to be the conditioned soul. When I go out of this class, I want to continue this mood. How can I do that now? Every moment, because Saranagati, like you mentioned, it's a moment to moment. I cannot just go to again 3 modes of material nature and just do what nonsense I'm doing. It's just again coming back and cleaning that up. How can I have that Saranagati every moment where I'm just thinking about the Lord?
Therefore, to avoid this mood, to cultivate this mood, to following always this mood, we are following Acharya's Parambara. What is Guru's contribution? What is pure devotee's contribution? What is their associations? Why Parikshit Maharaj feel so safe? When, how? And how Parikshit Maharaj feel very safe? Why? When you find out the saintly persons are there, you find out these verses from first canto, last chapter. Parikshit first said, although I am an offender, but I am so fortunate because I found out so many saintly persons here. First I want to surrender to all of you. Then Mother Ganga is there. And thirdly, found out Sukdev Goswami. So actually, continuous Guru's contribution, Acharya's pure devotee's contribution, they inject this feeling. They inject this feeling. Like you are taking some injection. For one moment it's give pain, but it's affect the whole system. And Guru's life, Acharya's pure devotee's life, they inject this feeling to heart of a disciple. Because Guru will not stay forever. Pure devotees, they are coming from spiritual world, they have to leave this world. But they inject these feelings. No, this is my... And then always you have to pray to Krishna, please help me. Mahaprabhu, please you help me. Nityananda, Gaur Nityananda, help me. Unless, like our Gurudev used to say, unless Gaur Nityananda helps you, Nityananda Mahaprabhu help you. Very difficult to overcome this mood of natures. Very, very strong. আর কবে নিতাই চন্দ্র করুণা হইবে সংসার বাসনা মোর কবে তুচ্ছ হবে. Mercy is powerful, and our endeavor in spiritual life, we are performing all these things. How to receive that mercy from Nityananda, from Vaishnavas? This is prayer. Always you have to pray, pray, pray. Always you have to remember. And best things always you have to remember. Whenever some idea is coming with spiritual material, you have to pray. No. What is Guru's desire? What is Krishna's desire? What do you want from me? Please reveal. I used to give this example in my class in childhood. In Oriya we have this tradition. How you surrender? We never took some decisions. Whether we will go to uncle's house or not, whether we'll go to market or not, we'll decide. Okay, this finger will go, this finger will not go. Then we'll pray like this. Then we used to call to a small boy, hold it. If you hold this one, okay, I will go. If you hold this one, I will not go. Yeah. In Karma Kanda also, they used to keep for crows, for birds, whether they will get money or not. In 2+ they used to keep rice. A crow is there. Okay, I will get money, I will not get money. If crow will touch first one, then said, okay, I will not get money. Even material people, they have faith on super soul. Krishna is everyone's heart. They are innocent. They are not like human. They have lost grades. They are not like that. Okay, they will reveal. Maybe Krishna will reveal through this bag, through small kids. So, our life is like that. Many directions. Mind is always giving, intelligence is giving many directions. But when we are chanting, surrender mode, we have to chant. And anything we want to decide, we have to pray. Always pray to Mahaprabhu, pray to Guru, Acharyas, please reveal it. Then it will be revealed. Through Shastra, sometimes you study the Shastra, same topic will come. And you are in dilemma, immediately direction, no, I will do these things. And through Vaishnavas, through Guru, yeah. This is praying process, whole life, you have to cry, you have to pray. Anyhow, you have to cry. Where you are coming here, your beginning is starting from crying. We came out from mother's womb. How can you know this boy is good boy or bad boy? When first start cry, then okay, his health is okay. Yeah, our life begins from crying. Yeah, and end at lamentation, crying. And we want to turn this vision, okay, we have to cry for Krishna. Anyhow, I have to cry. Happy, this is faltu. This is, India, you should say, this is faltu talks. Yeah, unnecessary, happy, enjoyment, where is enjoyment? Yeah. Nothing is, dukkhalayam. Krishna said in one sentence, dukkhalayam. Misery place. We are worshipping miseries. Whatever activities you perform, misery is there. This material world for punishment, Mahadevis. So always you have to pray. Depend. Yeah, life is like that. This prayer is like, like connection. Like you have tower, you have SIM. You have SIM. And SIM is connecting with tower. Here also some towers, mobile towers. Prayer is like that. This prayer connect with Acharyas, Guru, Mahaprabhu. Whole life you have to pray. This is path. But crying there is no happiness. But here in this crying, every step you can find a hope. Every time you can find a direction. Every time you can find blissfulness. Yeah, always you have to pray. Okay, if anyone have any question. Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, present at Mahamahalaya, this is I want to thank you so much, Maharaj, for the wonderful lecture. You were mentioning this beautiful point of how we have a phone, but if there's no connection, we don't feel that like surrender. So I was wondering, I feel like for me, it's easy to say, Krishna, I'm yours. It's easy to have that temporary emotion of surrender, but then I get this fearful afterthought that Krishna, if I'm saying I'm yours, that means He can put me through any little suffering. He can put me through so much suffering because I'm saying I'm yours. So I'm saying you can do whatever you want with me. So,
No. This is not Krishna's principle.
no, that's the biggest story, right? Like, if we see I'm good, Krishna can test that. Right?
No. How can your government, in which class you are studying?
It's another.
11. So you are in 11th class. So 12th class question is, government is, or your teacher is giving you in exam 12th class question or 11th class question? According to course of study, question will come. You don't worry. According to your surrender, according to your love, Krishna will test you. Yeah, without test, you cannot get an exam. And this is not only test, we are discussing few days before. But in material exam or in material test, no one will help you. But Prabhupada said same thing in Bali Maharaj. It was his own, pure devotee's own realization. Not only Krishna put a devotee in the test, but also give necessary strength to tolerate it. Always. Otherwise, if Krishna will put you trouble, you will suffer. Then one verse, the most important verse in Bhagavad Gita, will become useless. With what? Sruhudam sarvabhutana. If he is well with your friend, then how can he give you trouble? No. So Krishna, don't think that Krishna will test everyone. No. And Krishna knows everyone's strength. But rather, some test is coming due to our karma or due to our aparadhas. Krishna is helping, because we are chanting, Krishna is reducing our karma. Helping in this way. Once you become devotee, you are still suffering. Just imagine, if you had not been a devotee, how much karma was waiting for you? After chanting, after taking prasadam, after paying obeisances, even if you don't have love, you give up already, promise to give up sinful activities. After performing all these activities, still you are facing this problem. If you had not been a devotee, consider. Therefore, Krishna will not test like that. Don't think that this is Krishna's law. This is Vishwanath Chakravarti's comment. This is not my opinion. Krishna will not give money to everyone. No, this is not Krishna's law. Krishna will take away Jasya Manugrahami Harayita Dhanasani. To whom I like, I take everything from him. This is not for everyone. This is not Sarvakalika. He said, this is not Sarvakalika Niyam. This is not, how can I say, the law for every time, for everyone. It's special. For special souls. Otherwise, Krishna is well-wisher. According to our standard, always wants to help us. Yeah. But we want something different. We want, like I say, Krishna, you should always, only you just catch up steering. When I will say right, you right turn. And say left turn. Now, only you follow me. But brake and accelerator is under my control. Krishna is not like that. Krishna will never put devotees in such a situation. Yeah. Even he is putting some situation, whenever gold is in fire, gold never lose anything. Only lose impurities. When devotees face problems, only these impurities, his karmas will burn. But again he will become bright. Wait, just tolerate for that. That time you just continue. Gold, more you put in fire, more brightness came, more purity came. Devotee life is like that. Just imagine about Prabhupada. Everywhere everyone is glorifying his words or Sabda Brahmas penetrating to heart of these youths. Their heart is like more than iron, you can say, strong, hard-hearted. But these words from a sadhu immediately penetrating his heart. How this power came? How much it tolerate? For some time Krishna help. So Krishna is like that. We should not worry for that. But by surrender to Krishna, it does not mean Krishna will always put you in test. But if case test is there, home teacher, homeschooling, sorry, coaching teachers, huh? You are a teacher. Suppose you are a mathematics teacher. I am your student. In school I am a student, but privately I am studying with you. When before you are preparing question, you will say to me, this is the answer. Yeah, we are staying with our teachers, and we are washing their clothes, cleaning bicycles. Yeah. And before exam, final exam, they will say, because they are preparing questions, they will not say directly, okay, I am giving selection, 10 questions. You should prepare, because 5 questions, surely you can get 5 questions. Because he is preparing. He will not directly say 5, he said 10. And usually we prepare these 10s. We know surely, teacher said means, because privately we are serving him. And he will say to me, and our service is like that. Institutional we are chanting, we are doing, but privately we have to serve Guru, Krishna. This is for empowerment. This is our relation. Yeah. Officially, philosophy is there. Officially, question will come. It go to another teacher. He will check. Officially is there, but inside something already. already Krishna help you. Same system. Philosophy is there. After all, philosophy mercy. But why we are discussing philosophy then? Because otherwise everyone becomes sahaja. Okay, mercy will come. I will sit down, and I will not chant. I will not. And to keep Acharya Siddhantas, Acharya Paramparas, we are speaking Siddhanta. But always we have to remember, above Siddhanta, above philosophy, one thing is there. Jasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasad. Their mercy. When that mercy will fall on anyone who knows. And we are waiting for that one day. Whole life was ready just for one day, one merciful glance from a pure devotee. Yes. Therefore, whole life was ready only for this thing. And actually, we are developing this eagerness. Our hearing, our chanting, our practice, actually developing. If it is not developing eagerness to receive mercy from a pure devotee, then sadhana don't have strength. We are missing some points. Okay, thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Nityanand Prabhu ki jai, Sambit Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Pramanande, Hare Krishna.
Swami Maharaj ki jai.